Look around. What do you see? Walls, borders, flags, rules, chains disguised as freedoms. Every day, pushing through endless noise, the crushing weight of empty promises gnaws at you. The system says you're free, yet it traps you in roles you never chose. It demands you fit in, conform, settle for less than you know you deserve. This isn't just frustration, it's pain. Deep, aching, silent agony that creeps into every corner of your mind. You feel it, the gnawing doubt, the fierce anger that comes when you realize the world you've been taught to believe in is a cage. You're not alone, but you feel the isolation as if you were. Because the truth is, the world was never built for people like you, for founders, for investors, for leaders who refuse to submit. The world clamps down on your raw potential and drowns it in outdated identities, tribal loyalties that divide and limit. It tells you to choose a side, a flag, a nationality, like that defines who you are. But you feel it inside. You're bigger. Your identity is post-tribal. It doesn't fit the boxes designed for the masses. It spills over borders, beyond labels, into a realm where you no longer serve a flag, but a purpose that pulls you towards something greater, something real. That deep frustration, it's the scream of the true self trying to break free. The rage you feel when you realize systems don't work for you. They substitute, suffocate, and standardize. They want you conforming, not creating. But here is the brutal, beautiful truth. This rage, this pain, it's the fuel for your liberation. Don't waste a second feeding the illusion that comfort means freedom. It doesn't. Comfort is the world's weapon to kill your edge, to numb you into obedience. True freedom isn't handed out. It is not a title or a passport. It is a rebellion against every limitation forced on you, every forced belonging imposed. It is owning your identity beyond the tribe, beyond the shallow labels. It is crafting your place in this world where no flag owns you. This is the core of post-tribal identity, a radical self that defines everything by the mission it chooses, not the land it inhabits. Now, here is exactly what must be done. First, you must dismantle the illusions you worship. Every system that binds your identity to one label, break it down. Question everything. The nation, the race, the party lines, even your own assumptions. Rip apart the stories they sold you. Only when you stare truth dead in the eyes can you see the chaos beneath, the real world without borders, without artificial divisions. This is terrifying, but it's also where power hides. Second, build your own network with ruthless precision. Not the crowd, not the masses who are content with comfort, but the rare few, founders, investors, disruptors, leaders who feel the same fire. Find those who refuse to be boxed, who hunger for more than what the world sells. There is no magic solo. Freedom is forged in connection, synergistic, complementary, and brutally honest. Together, you penetrate the illusions, share insights, resources, and most of all, strength. This network is not social niceties. It is a system built from raw ambition and mutual demand for excellence. Third, reclaim your individuality with deadly focus. This world doesn't just let you be free. It forces you to earn it every day, over and over again. You don't just get to say you're unique. You must prove it through relentless creativity, productivity, and merit. Your identity isn't a safe space. It's a forge, shaping a new reality. Reject the tribal claim to power or privilege based on birth or belief. Earn every inch. Build ideas, ventures, breakthroughs that shake the foundations of the status quo. Fourth, wield your post-tribal identity like a weapon of global disruption. Understand this: your roots don't decide your future. Geography is meaningless when you align with the right mission and mindset. Move beyond borders not by ignoring them, but by transcending their hold on your thinking. Operate strategically, globally, thinking far beyond yesterday's limitations. You and those you connect with become a force that can rewrite economies, cultures, and systems. A powerful network where capital flows not for profit alone, but funnels into transformation and the impossible. Fifth and finally, embrace the tension. Live in it daily. The silence, the pain, the feeling that you belong nowhere and everywhere all at once is your compass. Don't soften it. Don't run. Lean into it with reckless, intentional hunger. It's the signal from your true self, from the future you were born to shape. This tension is the gateway to breaking free from the system's prisons and building a new one. Not a cage, but a launch pad. The system has forgotten people like you because you refuse to stay small. But those who understand this, those who move past the tribal lies, are not just surviving. They become architects of reality. They are the sparks igniting a future where freedom is no longer a fantasy, but a lived experience, where identity is not inherited, but claimed, where connection is fierce, honest, and strategic, where markets serve transformation, not stagnation. This is the new world. It doesn't wait for permission. It's not safe, it's raw and relentless. And it's yours. Stop clinging to the past. Rip off the blindfolds. Burn their rulebooks. Seek out your true tribe, not by color or creed, but by vision and fire. Build with them. Create without apology. Demand more from yourself and the world every single day. Own your post-tribal identity like your life depends on it, because it does. And when you do this, you won't just shape the future. You will become the future.